You're listening to The Killing Noise. This is episode 3. I'm your host, Steve.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Darren.
And today we will be talking about...
Can we just do that through the whole episode?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All sound effects all the time.
Yeah. Nothing but video game noises.
Okay, so today we'll be covering all the movies...
All video games besides 6, because I haven't played 6.
We can talk a little about 6.
We'll talk a little bit about
it.
No spoilers.
No
on
spoilers.
6.
No spoilers.
I'll flip the table.
No.
We'll just talk about what we played so far.
Right.
It's terrible. Alright, so you guys want to start?
Let's cut to the chase. Resident Evil 6.
So hard.
Alright. You guys want to start with the movies? Because
Alright. Start with the movies.
Terrible.
Alright, so I guess we'll go in order. Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, the movies, right? Or games?
Movies.
Right.
We'll go movies.
You can go movie
then we'll
game, it doesn't matter.
Don't
Just
matter.
burst
Yeah.
off the cuff, just do it.
Yeah.
Alright. I like Mila Jovovich. I don't know how to say her effing name.
Yeah.
Jovovich, Bovovich, that bitch. But I think she's a good actress and all that jazz, but
And hot.
she's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot in Fifth Element. She should be Fifth
She was,
Element.
oh man, she was
Yeah.
so hot for that. It was ridiculous.
But yeah, the movie, there was like greased up Dobermans. I remember that, the greased up Dobermans and
Bad CGI.
Bad CGI.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like 1 or 2. I didn't like any of the movies. I'm not-
It just...
Really?
No, I'm not a fan.
The first one had one good scene where that dude gets chopped up in blocks by the laser.
Yeah, that was good.
Sweet.
That was fucking sweet, but that has nothing to do with zombies and or Resident Evil. So they could have put that into like Bambi, and I still would have liked it.
It's, they don't follow the games at all. They just keep they both are just straying in 2 opposite directions, farther and farther apart.
Right.
And the stories in both just get more ridiculous as they go, which I'm okay with in the games because they're trying to tie everything together.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
feel like the movie is definitely... The first one kind of had...
It had the
It
mansion,
followed,
the umbrella.
it followed the first game a little bit, I guess you could say.
Barely.
But then after that, it was just like, the movies are like, we're going to do our own things with a little bit of the games.
Yeah, the whole. I mean, I think they got down the whole Umbrella Corp thing down back. They did the whole evil corporation thing well. It's just the actions of it, like when they were making clones of Alice.
Yeah, I don't understand
I was
that.
like, why? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on?
you can make like Nemesis T-virus super mutants, but you want more of this chick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand your motives.
Not the newest movie that came out, was the last one before that.
That was the one that they introduced Wesker.
Yeah, they introduced Wesker and then murdered him off, but they filmed like half the movie in slow motion. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
Every fight scene had like tons of just slow motion in it.
Yeah.
They
it
probably
was-
saw 300.
I don't know. And then the giant axe guy comes in and like that whole scene was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He just first of all, he just comes out of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure in that one, they spent the whole movie on top of a fucking building, on the roof or some shit.
Trying to get out of the building for
Yeah.
most of it, and then it was just her using crazy telekinesis powers and fighting in slow motion. And
Yeah.
that Wesker fight was just super slow motion all day long. And then he died so quickly, that huge whole thing, and then she just shoots him.
Who the fuck played Do you know who off the top of your head who played Wesker?
I
in
do
that?
not, because
He fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, get fucking someone good.
I
he
haven't
looked
even-
like Wesker. That's like
he did look like it, but he didn't
I've
have
never
his
seen
voice.
the dude before, so he must be just some no-name
Yeah.
person.
They
He
must
looked
make
like
that
him.
up. Yeah, that's what they did. You look like him. Let's put him in.
Yeah. He needed a better voice. He needed a better voice. He didn't have that weird snobby British I'll fuck you up voice. I don't know.
All right, so that's their just. Has anyone seen the new movie?
I have not seen the new movie.
I don't.
No.
I will see that stupid movie because I've seen the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it too, just because.
Just like I
it's
haven't
Resident
played
Evil.
6 yet, but.
Honestly, the part, I think it's in the third one, I like the part where they're at the gas station, the crows are attacking them, and she lights the sky on fire and burns all the crows. That scene was pretty fucking sweet.
That, again, not much to do with Resident Evil.
Yeah, definitely not.
It had the crows in it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
The crows in the first game were one of the most annoying enemies.
Yeah, it was impossible to shoot.
Yeah.
You just had to run. Just
You have to
run.
run.
Yeah, fuck those crows. I'm surprised Pete wasn't pissed off about that scene.
Did you guys beat one as Chris, or what the fuck his name is, the dude?
Yeah.
He was so much harder than playing the fucking chick.
Yeah.
The chick gets a rocket launcher and fucking, I forget what else she gets, more ink ribbons, more ammo, more herbs, and a rocket launcher. And Chris gets a rock,
knife, and a handgun,
and the revolver. And if you don't save every single round that revolver for the last boss on the roof, you can't fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, those original games were hard. My favorite is probably Nemesis. I know a lot of people say 2, but...
Yeah,
Nemesis was fucking scary as shit.
That's why I like it, because it was
You'd be
scary.
fucking walking around and he'd just pop out of nowhere and you'd be like, oh shit, what do I do? He's got me trapped in a bathroom, like, you know, fucking crazy shit.
Does anyone remember, like, when you, like, it's like the first level of the game, you meet Nemesis outside the police building and you can go into the building or fight him?
Right.
Did anyone actually, like, ever fight him?
I think it was...
I mean, I was stupid. I remember the first time I played, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to kill this guy. And then after dying like 1,000 times, like, oh, I'm supposed to run.
Because I actually played through after I beat the game, you get unlock all that bonus stuff. I tried to just kill him. You can kill him outside. It takes you like 1,000 machine gun bullets, 100 shotgun shots, like every I just unloaded. I think I actually ended up running in the building. I just unloaded everything I had into him, and he's still just walking around. I don't know if you can kill him.
Yeah, I remember in 2, like if you beat 2 in like a bunch of weird ways, you got all these special unlocks. And I remember reading in the strat guide, if you beat the complete game with only using a knife, you could play as a block of tofu. Like I Google it, you motherfuckers, if you don't believe me. Google that shit right now. You can play as a fucking block of tofu if you beat the whole game with a knife. And I remember just thinking like that's not even possible. Like I don't understand, but I guess it is possible.
Someone did it.
Someone
Google it. There's probably a picture of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's YouTube videos of somebody doing it. But
block of tofu.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we just kind of skipped right over 2 there.
Oh yeah, 2.
2. I don't remember 2 that much.
2 was awesome because the last boss had that like huge dog form with all the eyeballs and teeth, and he had that kind of chase you down like the Nemesis of T-Virus thing.
Yeah. 4 was awesome.
4's my favorite.
Yeah, that was like the pinnacle of the series, I guess. Which I just bought the anthology when I bought Resident Evil 6.
You fucking dirty bitch.
Comes with Resident Evil 4 HD.
Yeah, I'm going to get 6, but.
We and Steve just spent probably 7 hours of our last 2 days playing 6.
Yeah. Is that bad? Really?
There's a lot of trial. It's a lot of trial and error.
Seriously, like you'll try something and then you'll die and then you'll be like, oh, okay, so
I gotta do this way.
But
there's not like one time we were just running to the next area. There's 2 paths to go on, and the one in front of us was wide open. So we're like, let's just go that way. Fuck the side path. It's probably just got an item or something. So we're just running. Ambulance kills us both instantly.
No fucking warning, just plows us down. Like, so I looked at Brown, I was like, what the hell just happened there?
We were both just like, okay, so we go through it slower next time. The ambulance blocks the path we were going to, but since we were running that so quickly, it just killed us.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, that just happened a bunch.
We don't want to spoil anything for you,
right?
But seriously, it's like Michael Bay made that movie.
Oh,
like serious. Like, I'm surprised a fucking Transformer doesn't comes out of somewhere and fucking Optimus Prime or some shit.
That dude that we were fighting at the end, they kind of transformed a lot. So.
Oh my god, you're right, he did. That was crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were, because we only played the Leon campaign.
Yeah.
If you were Leon in that bitch, you would have just killed yourself. Everything that can go wrong.
Like every scenario that you go through. Oh my god, I just feel like I'm just gonna kill myself. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
If you were like, if I was like, Darren, do you have to use the bathroom? It's right around the corner. Just think about all the bad stuff that can happen, like the roof collapsing, you step on a nail,
stung by bees.
Yeah, everything bad that can happen.
Fucking badger comes out of nowhere and mauls your face off.
So much. It's so action packed. Like in the first 5 minutes, you crash a helicopter into a building and kill the president.
Wow, and that's good.
It's not really spoiled. Literally, it's like the opening sequence of the game.
I just don't want to know the last boss and shit.
No,
well, we haven't made that.
Yeah, you didn't beat it, so.
Yeah, so I hate that game.
But when it's good, it's good. But when there's so much bad, it's hard to even get to the good. But we didn't get to play as new guy Jake yet, so I've heard he's pretty awesome.
Oh, off a little tip off Resident Evil for 1 millisecond. I downloaded the computer version of Manhunt 2. It's 1,000 times better than the Wii and PlayStation 2 version because it's all they don't have to smear kills anymore. It's it's clear kills. It's really beautiful. But we can go back to talk about Resident Evil. Yeah, I've been playing. I played
those games.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. That was fun.
But 5, dude, the 5 was good in the sense of the boss battles were freaking fantastic. But I didn't like having the protect the bitch with me all the time.
Yeah, well, we played co-op through the whole thing, so there was.
Well, yeah, if I had some other person to play her, but. My friend Aaron, we won't play a girl.
Well, also had what mode was it?
We won't play a girl character. So.
What was the other mode that they had that was super awesome that we played all the time?
Mercenary.
Yeah, Mercenary mode was sweet.
They have it on there. I was going through the extra content and shit. They have it on there.
Yeah, the new one has Mercenary Mode 2. We didn't even try that, though. We should.
In 4, you could play Mercenary as the bad guy with the big tentacles, blade arm, Krauser, or whatever his name is. He has a bow and arrow in 4, blonde hair, whatever the fuck. But anyways, it was always fun to play as.
Yeah.
A
little tip off of the Resident Evil. Steve yesterday was wearing these red camo pants, and they look so ridiculous. Would you trust someone wearing red camo pants?
Red camo pants? Did you pause it?
No.
Well, that's okay. That's still in, bitch.
No, look, they look ridiculous. They're like from 1994. It looks so bad, Steve.
I'm sure he looks sexy in his red
they look
camo
terrible.
pants.
All right.
So we're talking about Steve's sexy red camo pants.
They're so fucking awesome, man.
They are so ridiculous.
I got them at Goodwill for like $4.
Well,
Exactly. Someone was throwing them out.
No, someone
probably lost.
Someone was passing down the legacy of the pants to me. Okay, they're awesome.
The sister of the traveling gay pants.
Dude, whatever, I'm bringing it back.
We're not bringing anything back. Anyway, back to Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
What does everyone give the first movie rating?
Man, it was sad that the first one's probably my favorite.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. I don't know.
That was my favorite, but it's still a bad movie, so I'll go 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I would say 6 out of 10 also.
Yeah. Oh, another thing about Resident Evil, I do like the fact that they've been putting Resident Evil characters in fighting games, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3's got Whisker and the T-Virus dude and Jill Valentine. And
I have no problem. I love the game, so...
Yeah, I love the character, like, in the whole mythos, but...
Yeah.
The movie's kind of
in the 6 games so far, there's been no mention of Umbrella Corp yet. That's kind of...
There's... Oh, what is it called?
You know they're going to be there.
It's... Oh, I can't... It's something... They call it something Umbrella now. It's like a side project of Umbrella.
They call Poncho now. Raincoat. We're not Umbrella, we're just Raincoat.
No, it's something weird, but they mention Umbrella itself in there. It's called a different like thing now. It's weird.
I wasn't paying attention because I was so furious.
Yeah.
I was screaming at the game.
Like,
fuck you.
Seriously, I was getting so mad. I was like, I'm about to rage break this controller. Like, it was so...
I just don't like trial and error because that's not what it is.
Yeah.
I'm good at the game.
It really, like, I mean, it's an okay game. I like my classic horror games, and I miss that in Resident Evil, you know?
Alright, what about first game rating-wise?
Game? Oh, the first one's pretty good. I mean, I don't know.
Didn't it have live-action acting in it?
It had
in the beginning
cutscene. Yeah, live-action cutscene.
Yeah, the dogs run, and they run.
And they're like, oh god, no!
Yeah. I mean, the first game is not... I don't think it's the best series at all, and I don't think it aged well. Like, if you try to play it now, it looks archaic, but... I know it's pretty good. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 just for the fact that it's like...
Just for, what's it called? Nostalgic value.
Yeah, the fact that it started the series.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10 as well, because I liked it just because, I mean, we used to talk about Resident Evil all the time.
It was scarier back then. I mean, the games, like the newer games are more fun, and they're like...
They're more action than survival.
Right.
You have to save every
A lot of eye candy and shit for the first one, but the first one had some good scares.
Everything's like all blocky and shit. And
that gun is so sweet, it's made of 2 rectangles.
Yeah.
And you had to plan your route for that house. Like, if you didn't know where shit was, if you got lost, you would just run out of bullets, you'd run out of herbs, you'd run out of ink ribbons. Everything was... It was very, like, I don't know.
Resident Evil 6, they brought back the herbs, too. No more that, whatever, what was it, spray in the 5th one all the time?
I thought it was herbs for all of them, man.
I just never noticed them, I guess. I don't know.
It was always herbs, because you had to put like red herb and green herb to make the stupid herb.
I know for some reason, the first time I saw an herb in the 6th one, I was like, oh my god.
Maybe they didn't look like plants in the 5th one were they plants, because in this one it's a whole plant in a pot.
Yeah. It's so funny, the one cutscene, there's like, he looks into like a Hummer, and in the back seat there's just like an herb in a fucking pot, and it's like, who carries that around?
It's like other medical supplies.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
But if those plants could fucking heal you, I would have like a whole yard full of them.
I know.
I just roll around that bitch.
I will stay young forever.
I have cancer, I'm just gonna roll in these herbs, but I don't know.
I think they put them on paper and it looks like weed, like they're about to roll a joint. I also like that. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Like they're gonna get high to heal.
Oh, another thing, I don't know if they had that in the 6th one. The 5th one was the the one-hit kill chainsaw dudes with the bags over their head.
Oh, dude,
they're fucking dope.
guys.
I think they're dope.
Yeah, I like them.
Just because they're freaky, because when you see them coming, you have to devote all your attention to them.
Yeah, I liked, like, usually when you encounter those guys, there's, like, transformers up on power lines, and you can shoot them down on top of their head and shit.
Yeah, some barrel will blow up.
Yeah.
I never had a problem with it. And this one has these giant, like, fat monsters that are hard to kill. There's, like...
They're like boomers, seriously, from
Really?
like Left 4
They're
Dead.
just big.
Crazy.
They're gross.
Yeah.
Because they're nasty and fat.
So, the game...
Well, let's go movie 2. Movie 2.
Honestly, I don't really remember.
I remember it shitty. I'd give that a 4. I mean, it just...
I'll go 3. I'm going to go lower.
Like, I see you're
Yeah, you're just gonna one cut me under, you know what I say?
Everything.
Everything. I'm gonna say -4.
Well,
You
I'm
say
like
-5.
I don't even really remember it, seriously.
It wasn't-
All I know
it
is
wasn't
I don't like the movies. They just...
Alright, just want to
they're
finish
bad.
these movies real quick then. Alright, the third one, what was it called? Do you remember even?
It's
It was called Resident Evil. Don't watch my shit. Like, I think it was like Revelation or.
Was that Revelation? Was
or
that
like
the last one before the one that just came out?
It's called Resident Evil. Why are you still giving me money to make these movies?
Yeah, who's paying for this?
It's
The people like us who were... What about, I don't know, let's get out with 1. Knock it out of the park. It's 1.
Yeah.
There, not undercut me.
yeah. Damn it, I can't.
0.5.
I think that... What one were we talking about? The third one now?
Yeah.
I think that's the one with the burning birds.
Yeah,
That
so-
scene, so I'm giving it a 5.
Well,
just for
I'll
that
give it a
scene.
3 because of the Burning Bird also, but it still didn't save the movie for me. If someone was watching it right now, I'd do a shoulder roll away. Like,
Well, you know, a movie I actually did like is Degeneration. The animated, the CG.
Yeah, I completely
Did
forgot
that take
about that.
most of
They're
the...
like an Indian dude, like he was like.
No, that one was the one...
Was
It
Leon.
was Leon Kennedy.
He was in the airport, I think.
And I don't remember.
I remember that
who
much,
he
but I
was,
remember
like,
liking
up
it.
against. He was up against like some scientist guy or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're supposed to be making yet another animated one.
Well, I think the animated movie did pretty good because it was actually good.
Yeah.
Alright, Resident Evil 2.
Movie? I mean, game. That's pretty fucking great game.
Yeah, that's my
second
favorite,
movie.
personally.
It's my second favorite, but it's fucking good. The whole doctor with the giant fucking eyeball on his shoulder,
that was
and you really
sweet.
saw the mutation of it because first he just had the eyeball on his shoulder, and then it was like an eyeball on his shoulder, and his face was all fucked up. And
Yeah.
So.
And then like the whole like train battle at the end where you're in the train car. And...
2 was really hard still too.
Oh
It
yeah.
was sounding a lot like Resident Evil 6 too.
But there's no co-op or anything like weird like that.
It's weird that they do go all co-op now.
Yeah.
I think like, I wouldn't mind if it was an option, but they're just like, it's a co-op game, and if you don't have a partner, you play the computer.
Yeah. Well, the computer's like not completely retarded, but it's just not fun to play with the computer.
Yeah.
It's not.
They don't do any work, and they
Yeah,
take half your ammo.
Yeah.
AI has evolved a lot, like from back when it first like started out. So it's really not too terrible.
Alright, so what about rating for second game though, while we're...
I give that like an 8. Like I mean, it's a really to me it's a really good fucking game.
Yeah,
It holds up.
it was in my young days, and really it was one of those other games that just pulled you into video games more, and you wanted more of. And Resident Evil 2 is really when they started to spawn a lot of the clones too, like the Dino Crisis games,
Yeah,
and
those games suck.
let's
by the
not
way.
even,
I
I like Dino Crisis. Let's not even mention that
I like dinosaurs.
Silent Hill was kind of spawned out of.
Bullshit.
Oh, it was.
Bullshit.
And Clock Tower was too.
Fuck no.
And then Fatal Frame.
No.
No, those were.
Silent Hill was inspired by the movie Jacob's Ladder. Everyone knows that. It is a whole bunch of homages to Jacob's Ladder, and the people who made the game even said that. Just saying. It might took some notes from Resident Evil and shit, but yeah.
So I'll go 8 as well. I loved it again.
That game was awesome. And if you really,
8.5.
if you really want to go old school, the Resident Evil games were actually inspired by a Nintendo game called Sweet Home. It was a horror game on the fucking Nintendo. It never came out in the States. I only know because I downloaded it as a ROM. And it's same thing, haunted house, and you go around like using keys and small amount of items and stuff. But it's all top down view like Final Fantasy. So nothing's original. That's all I'm trying to say. Everything's been done before. So.
Alright, and so I guess we move on to Nemesis.
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 The only problem with Nemesis, it doesn't have the plant monster things, like remember the plant zombie monster things, like in the lab, or was that not? Yeah, it had to be Nemesis.
I think it was Nemesis.
Yeah, I didn't like those things.
I like Nemesis though. He was a badass. He had a rocket launcher. I mean, and weird ass worm.
And angry face.
He was so. They never, like, he just hated you from the beginning of the game. They never explained that. He was just spiteful and angry at you.
Well, yes.
They're just like, every time you were like, yeah, I'm getting ahead in this game, he just pops up to ruin your fucking day. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, you will do nothing.
Did you guys play any of the Resident Evil shooters? I forget what they're called. Like the rail shooters, like House of the Dead. But they're just based on Resident Evil.
I did not.
There was one on PS2 and it was really fucking weird because the main bad guy had a Nemesis virus, but it was like a female Nemesis virus, so he was a dude, so it made him have like a boobs and stuff. Like so he was like a zombie monster with boobs, but yeah, it was really really weird. I wonder what it's called.
I know there's like Resident Evil, Code Veronica, Code Veronica X, and then there's like
there's a ton
Resident
of
Evil, like I think it's like Files or some shit like that. Those were just like straight, like
I'm just talking about the shooter.
I know those weren't that great.
I just wish it was what it's called.
There's been so many games. It's crazy. Because then there's like even like Resident Evil 0, which was for the Wii, wasn't it? Where
there's
it's
like
like supposed to be before the very
first
one.
GameCube. Wasn't it for GameCube?
All I know is you're like on a train and you're this dude with a tattoo and shit.
There's like these like giant tick monster things all over. Yeah. That's on GameCube. It might be on Wii also, but.
And there's also crap, I just lost the thought.
I know they did remake the first one for the Wii also, I think.
Yeah.
Operation Raccoon City just came out recently.
By the way, fuck the Wii. I'm so.
Yeah.
And fuck the Wii U. I'm already jumping on that train too.
Yeah, right.
I want to play that Zombie U game though.
Well, I'm not gonna buy a whole system for Zombie U.
I might.
Yeah.
They'll do.
And then I'm gonna sell it afterwards.
We're gonna buy it just so. Okay.
Yeah, fuck the Wii.
We'll buy it, play it, do a podcast about it, and sell the Wii.
Yeah.
Okay. So rating for 3.
3. 4.
4?
To me, I don't know. I didn't like it that much.
I'm doing 7 because I love Nemesis.
I would.
Yeah,
I would give it an 8. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Whatever.
Jerk.
The second and the third ones are probably my favorite.
Well, let's not jump to bed, because now we have Resident Evil.
Motherfucking 4! Throw down the fucking gauntlet, bitch. Yeah, 4 is the best of the fucking series.
I love 4.
Yeah.
There's everything. It's what really where Resident Evil evolved into what it is now. Except it was just better then because you didn't have to have a partner and you could. It was still scary. It still had the scare moments. That's what the new ones miss. They don't have those scare moments.
Yeah.
Not scary.
It's not scary anymore. They don't try to scare you. I don't like that. So I don't know. Thoughts on? I had to do that again. Wait, one more time.
Oh God, Satan.
That's awesome, right?
It's awesome. But...
Oh man.
Should we just do a whole podcast about noises that we like in video games? Aaron doesn't like any of the noises. He listens to other podcasts while he plays video games.
Yes. It's just multifunctional or multi-talented.
Yeah. Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. I play with one controller in each hand. And let's do a podcast.
Double fist.
Yeah. And I've been on more horror computer games because like I've played every freaking horror console game.
I just downloaded Metro 2033 on Steam. It was on sale for like $10.
Oh, another warning. There's a horror game. I wouldn't even call it horror. There's a piece of shit game called Scratches. And it's an adventure game on PC, and it says it's horror. It's not. It's 6 hours of you being lost in a dark house where nothing fucking happens to the end. And when something does happen in the end, I won't spoil for you, but you'll just want to play it again.
Side note, this game sucks.
I missed it. It was. I wanted that 6 hours of my life back, and it's not a horror game.
Don't you hate when you lose time on something like that?
Yeah. Well, it was stupid because it was like, oh, some shit's about to happen. All right, sweet. And then like 2 hours later, that shit never happened.
It's just build up constantly with no payoff.
It was no payoff.
It's like sex without finishing.
Yeah.
You just keep going and going, and then you're just like, you know what? I'm done with this. And you're just angry for another day.
Yeah. Oh God, that game sucked. But the reason why it Scratches, I was playing it. They're making a new game called Asylum, and that looks better. So I'm hoping like I think it comes out like next month. I'm hoping that's.
Speaking of horror stuff, Walking Dead season 3 premiered tonight, which I will not be able to see, but I will watch later on.
Right.
And then on Wednesday, isn't there American Horror Story season 2
Yeah,
starts?
I'm more excited about American Horror Story season 2 than I am about my firstborn child. Like
I need to jump on this bandwagon.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good.
I got to right at my house, and when I come and in 2 weeks, I'll bring it in.
It's
we can watch. It's so good.
So good.
They do. It's I don't know. I can't even describe it. They just do everything right. They just do what you expect from a horror. It's like a 13-hour horror movie.
That's crazy.
Darren's whispering to
I'm just asking about American Horror Story.
We have another person in the studio who hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Say hi. Anything? Nothing? Nothing at all.
All right.
She's a mute.
It's fine. It's a wallflower.
They're making a Wallflower movie. I think they're making The Perks of Being a Wallflower into a movie. That's a good book.
Oh, I thought you meant like the shitty band.
Yeah.
One head, like.
no, there's a book called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think they're making it into a movie, so I'm sure it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be like a teenage movie probably, but it's a good book.
Yeah.
It's not a horror book, but just side note, I guess. We just talk about anything anyway. Because
Yeah.
today's episode is totally just.
We've already talked enough Resident fucking Evil. They're probably sick of it, so.
You want the sound? Do it. You want the sound?
Yeah. It's not time
No one's sick
for
of
it.
Resident Evil, and it's. You know what?
So awesome.
I'll never get sick of that, Darren.
Like when I play the games, I wait for that.
Every loading sequences should do that. Just every time the game's loading, it should be.
I don't know. I die a little every time you play that.
Just make that your ringtone.
It's
So just when you're calling, it just
made my text
goes
message
up.
tone. It's a text everyone a mass text message right now, so it plays 100 times.
Oh boy. Boy, babe.
All right.
Yeah, if you haven't seen American Horror Story season 1, go fucking do that shit.
Or kill yourself.
Or kill yourself. Yeah.
Because you're missing out.
You're missing. Yeah. if
Oh,
you like-
at Target they sell the Rubber Man suit.
Do they really?
Yes, because I was looking for the DVD and they had the DVD, but underneath it was people who bought the Blu-ray also liked this item,
Oh,
and I was
sweet.
like, should I buy that?
Yeah.
Do I need that? I feel like I need that. We could add it to the studio. It looked good in here. Rubber Man suit in the corner.
So.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh yeah.
5. Oh yeah. I liked it as much. I mean, I didn't like having someone partner with me, but it was really fucking like the boss battles were so pretty.
Yeah, I like
The whole game was pretty.
just fighting Wesker and like all those boss
yeah.
scenes with him.
And then-
they were just fucking epic.
When you got to B Wesker and he had those cool like little jet moves in the mercenaries mode,
yeah.
Yeah.
that was kick ass. Wesker's just a badass. It sucks that they killed him off, but then they brought him back in 6.
They'll always bring him back
because they got his son in 6. So.
He's Sephiroth for the Final Fantasy. It's Wesker for Resident Evil. He will always be back.
They'll always like mention him or some shit.
Well, they brought his son in this one, so we don't know what happens because we didn't play it, but maybe his son turns evil and is the new Wesker.
Who fucking knows?
And it's like when Chris Redfield's like, I brought a friend, and he's all like, you should have brought more. And then they just started fucking battling, and he's all like, fucking matrixing everywhere, and...
That was annoying though, when you try to shoot him and he dodges.
I know!
Wesker in the game,
Oh, yeah.
like shooting and he dodges.
Like Matrix style.
And they're like, you know what, you're dodging, that's cool and all, but I'm shooting your leg, which is stationary, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boss battle where you fight Jill when she's got that like big
That
thing
thing,
on
yeah.
her thing. Yeah, it was a real weird mechanic. Like you can't shoot her straight on or she'll block it.
Didn't you have to like sneak up behind
Yeah,
her to like to actually
it was real
attack her or
weird.
some shit? It was fucking...
It was not fun.
I just remember like throwing grenades and she would like try to like shoulder roll from the grenade and then I would just spray bullets and hopefully I hit her. Because I didn't get the mechanic of it.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember, has anyone played the gold edition where they enabled move controls?
No.
No.
I didn't try it. I didn't try it though. So
I don't know.
I'm just wondering because I can't see that as being good.
I
Motion
couldn't
controls are never good.
I couldn't even play Heavy Rain with fucking motion controls, and you only gotta move like once every 10 minutes for Heavy
Yeah.
Rain, let alone some action games. Wave my arms like an asshole for 4 hours. Yeah,
Yeah, escape the zombie by jerking off with the controller.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of that.
I don't know. I like the move, but then I
I
don't do anything with
It's
it.
okay for like sporty dumb shit. And like
I guess I only like that game that they came with the what's it called? Olympic, the sword
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah,
The sword
that's-
fighting is all I like.
I like the disc golf game.
Oh yeah,
That
the
was
disc
fun.
golf. Yeah, I'm a nerd, so good disc golf's always good. And if I don't have to go outside to do it, even better.
They're releasing a horror game with the move for PlayStation. It's a PlayStation exclusive, but it didn't look that good. It was like Cabin in the Woods type of thing, just cabin.
I
in the
think
Woods.
I thought I saw something about
Yeah,
that.
it was at the Tokyo Game Show.
I don't know.
I'll wait till it's out, of course. But that game for the Xbox exclusive, Rise of Nightmares, when you play with the Kinetic, it plays like the controls are fucking horrible, but the story of the game is actually not that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, just watch it on YouTube. It's a short game too, but it actually had some really cool things in the fucking game. But why would you play it with a Kinetic? I don't know.
Right. Oh, is that our Resident Evil?
Oh yeah.
So I think I was done with the Resident Evil.
Yeah, fuck Resident Evil.
Alright, we're done Resident Evil.
Yeah.
So what's we're doing for Halloween?
Yeah.
I'm dressing up as Slender Man for the.
Oh shit, you're going to Slender Man?
No, not for everything. For the library, my sister's a librarian. For all you fucks who give a shit, and they want me to be Slender Man for people to
So
take
awesome.
pictures.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have like the stilts and everything, or
I don't know. I gotta get the suit and the hood.
that's
but
awesome.
That's
Can
it.
I borrow
Yeah.
that when you're done?
Yeah, you can have it. It's gonna smell like my face though.
By the way, I watched Bronson.
Did you like Bronson?
It was a pretty good
yeah,
movie, actually. Yeah,
that's
it was really
a
good.
great movie.
He's just beating
Butter
shit
my
out of
ass.
people. Yeah.
It makes me want to have a handlebar mustache. If I can
I
grow
wish I
it.
could grow a handlebar mustache
Yeah, I just can't. Oh well.
Yeah.
too. What do you see Halloween?
I have no idea.
Well,
Honestly.
Are we
But
gonna-
parties and dumb shit.
Parties, yeah. I got a party next week at Gabe Dude's house.
Well, that's good.
So I'm dressed up as a girl, so that's
So,
gonna
yeah.
not be, I don't know what's gonna happen on there. It's not
He's
gonna
gonna
So
get
Brandon's switching teams.
Yeah, he's
And
not
he's
switching
just-
teams.
He's just nonchalantly telling us
Chicks-
that he's into
chicks
dudes now.
like dudes
Dude.
that dress up like girls.
I don't-
Dude,
Look, it's not her head, yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Darren.
shit.
Yesterday, Marissa did
I showed her
Brandon's
photos
makeup
already.
yesterday.
Oh, I saw that
my God,
horror.
it was so
Yeah, there's your horror podcast.
Yeah,
It's the scariest
Jesus
person
Christ.
ever.
Yeah, we gotta post that.
Steve,
on the blog.
Darren, you're gonna be sleeping one day. You're just gonna wake up and be laying next to you. dressed
As long as we're cuddling, it's okay.
okay, but I'm the big spoon.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, you're gonna be Slenderman. That's awesome. You're gonna like.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be Slender for every Halloween party, but for at least for one or two of them. 'Cause I got that doll face mask. Been trying to wear it. So.
And you need a reason for that. For anyone who hasn't seen the Slenderman or know what Slenderman is, they need to look him up. It's called Marble Hornets. Is the whole video series that has Slenderman in it.
Yeah. Did you play the game? The game's really short, but
I've
I
not
think we
played
talked
the
about
game.
that last podcast.
Yeah.
All right. I
I
won't
didn't
rehash
talk
it.
about Marble Hornets, but that's the whole video.
But-
If you look at that,
Look up Marble Hornets.
There's like 65
on
plus
YouTube.
videos and-
Follow them.
Yeah.
Watch all the videos.
And there's the new Slender Man game.
the mod they're working on, Slender mod.
Yeah.
on
So
Source, or
hopefully it's
Slender Source.
good because the first game was just not really
Well,
a game.
Everything I've seen, it shows people freaking out on the Slender
Yeah,
Source.
like everyone freaks out. at
But
the
those people are
game.
not us. I mean, I'm gonna be scared of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Darren's not afraid of anything.
I ain't afraid of anything. Anything.
Oh, and Killing Noise also has a Facebook page now.
Ooh, so like us on Facebook and all that gay shit.
Yeah. The more likes we get, we'll find attractive women that are willing to take off their clothes and post their photos for every 100 likes.
Is that really what it is?
That's what we're gonna try.
Oh,
We're gonna
We need attractive women to take off their clothes first. But
Every like saves a dying child in Africa or something.
That's
Yeah.
yes, we need to play that sad music like
Yeah.
you don't like this.
In the Arms of Angel by Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
Everyone just started fucking crying.
That'll be perfect.
Yeah.
We'll have so many likes by the end of the day.
I know.
Don't confuse us with what is it? Killing the Noise. I don't know what that is. But
What the crap?
It's
Someone
probably-
stole our name already?
Killing. They're killing the noise.
Is it?
I don't think it's a horror thing. It's
They're
just.
probably some emo band.
It's a band? Oh.
Maybe I'm just.
We'll just show up to their show and wreck their shit.
They're like, we're killing noise.
Yeah.
tear down their giant banner and put up one of our own.
Yeah. There's only room for one killing noise. Yeah.
There can be only one.
Yeah.
It'll storm the stage.
Yeah. Well, if they're emo, they won't fight back.
Yeah.
We'll cry and write a bad song about it.
Yeah.
We got beat up by the other killing noise. Check out their podcast.
What else we got?
Next podcast, I want to talk about Cabin in the Woods, you motherfuckers.
All right, I'll watch Cabin in the Woods before then.
Yeah, because it's the best horror movie I've seen in like the last 5 years.
All right, so is that all we got for this?
I guess so.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
I got
so.
one more thing.
Oh my God! Please don't, Brandon. Please
Do
don't.
it.
That's all.
All right. See ya.
Bye.